maybe have a minute to spare and you're looking for a bar not too far, come join us on Pubs of South Africa.
There are all sorts of nooks and crannies on the Hartbeespoort Dam in Northwest, but you won't find a venue quite like this one on the southern edge of this water world, where you are greeted by an eclectic mix of rustic artwork where Europe meets Africa. Well, this is one spot that we've been coming to for years, African Swiss at Hartbeespoort. It is fantastic. Thank you, Mike, for hosting us, and cheers to you. So, what does African Swiss offer? Well, apart from a very different dining experience, you are spoilt for choice, which is why booking is essential. Yes, African Swiss is run by a man of many talents. You will see what we mean just now. Which, not least of all, is presenting some of the finest cuisine in the area. A mix of Swiss and Bavarian dishes, all manner of platters, and traditional African fare. You don't get more universal than that. And the patrons lap it up in the restaurant's inside and outside areas, where the art is as intriguing as the food. So, who is this Mike? A philosopher? Poet? A chef? An inventor? Is there anything he hasn't done? Let's find out about the man himself.
We're fortunate enough to sit with Mike from African Swiss tonight or today. And do you know what, guys? If you live in Joburg or Pretoria or anywhere close to Harties, I promise you, I give you my word of honor, this is the place to be. Mike, thank you so much for having us.
You're very welcome.
How long? We've known each other for quite a while, right?
Since you were a baby.
Since I was a baby, yeah. Thank you for hosting us. And
I think I'm your father, I believe.
you think maybe a bit of German blood in Swiss blood.
Maybe.
Oh, Mike, thank you so much. I know Brett's been bragging about the accommodation you gave us tonight the whole day already, but it's 37 degrees out there.
Which is not hot enough for a German.
Nah, you guys like it like 40, 42, 45.
We love to live in the sauna.
Mike, we did a little episode of your restaurant now. You open from Wednesday to Sunday.
When I feel like it.
When you feel like it.
And I do that since 20 years.
Is there any way that anyone that wants to come through, we are going to put a map on with your location. Is there any way that people can get hold of you? A cell phone number?
If they know how to dial a number, I think they can.
So from Facebook?
Is a number. Yeah, you just dial African Swiss and it will pop up.
And the number will be?
079 455 2904.
079 455 2974.
I'm never sure. I have so many. 079 455 2904. I think yesterday I said to someone 05, and I don't know who 05 is. Maybe it's another.
Maybe they book into the road lunch or something.
We don't know.
We're going to have an awesome bride tonight. Thank you, Mike. And your accommodation is amazing. And we recommend everyone, guys.
I mean, just when you say that, we are highly rated on
yeah, of course.
Booking.com.
Yeah.
That's where I usually get my bookings because I don't trust travelers like you.
Don't trust Brit.
Because you don't know who is coming,
So Booking.com is the place to get hold of you?
Beside African Swiss.
Beside African Swiss?
Yeah. The thing is, we are very, very much booked, right? So we are here since over
33 years.
God heavens.
Yeah, we get older.
No, we're not getting. We are.
We are old. I'm not getting.
No.
Wait! Before you go, tell us about your pizza, which is world renowned. I think
too, because it's really Italian. It's sourdough.
Don't give you a recipe now.
They will will never be able to do it.
It is South
And even
African.
if they would be able, I'm not someone who actually hides the recipe. I think, when you have terrible pizza I had in my life, so many terrible pizzas, I actually give everyone who wants to have a beautiful pizza recipe, I give that pizza just to stop this horrendous thing that I'm not going to tell you, but otherwise they don't sponsor you anymore. No, a real pizza is basically a bread that cannot rise anymore.
Yes.
Okay, so the ladies in Italy, they made bread, and because the Italians, or
Yeah. Mamma mia.
all right, and so they always fight. Not because they fight, they just love it.
Yeah, they
right?
love it. Yeah.
And they have this beautiful big bread ovens, and then they cut the bread in a kind of so they cut the bread so the ladies wouldn't anymore having a problem. Said, that's my bread, that's your bread, and so. And this dough, after 3 days, cannot lift up anymore because the natural yeast inside is exhausted. And because they were poor, one of these intelligent ladies must have said, you know what, we can't throw that away. And she flattened that pizza, right? Now, to that time, they wouldn't even know it was a pizza because they hadn't studied Egyptian history.
Yes.
The Egyptians were actually the inventor of the Arabs.
Arabs, yeah.
Yeah, that's where the inventor of the
Let's
pizza.
be careful where
But
you go.
no. But it's true. It's true. I mean, the Italians didn't invent the pizza, but and it wasn't even becoming famous. So they because of the Italians, because the Italians are terrible in marketing, but they are fantastic in design and production.
Yeah.
It was the Americans who made the pizza famous because when they won the war, they needed something to freeze, and then they went back to America, and because thin base does not freeze, they said, guess, I mean, let's make thick base. That's how the thick base pizza became very famous in America to that time. And there is actually a thick base pizza, one has to tell the truth. And that is cooked by 220 degrees in the oven. But we cook our thin base by 450. And of course, it's that dough that is flattened. And it was the first time served to Margherita from Savoy, 1800s, where you can Google this, which was visiting the Prime Minister of Italy. And it's white for mozzarella, green for the basilicum, and red for the tomato.
That's very clever.
The colors of the flags of Italy. And because it was Margherita who was the honor of guests, they called it Pizza Margherita.
Yes, the history of the pizza is a long and crispy one. But of course, it's not all about this intriguing food emporium display. You have a children's playground area to keep the little ones entertained. And what would a venue like this be without the requisite European beer? And of course, after all that, working it off with a sightseeing hiking trail. And if you feel like spending the night, well, you have the option of one of these luxury rondavels, which offer not only super comfortable bedrooms and bathrooms, but also kitchenettes. Again, getting the mix of Africa and Europe just right. And if you were hoping for a lullaby, well, guess who is up to the task with words of wisdom.
So, Mike, our host, just put something together which I think is awesome. So I'm just going to put some guitar music with it.
All right, I will
And
ruin
Mike,
it with my
we
singing.
need some volume, bro.
Okay,
Okay,
right, okay.
let's go.
Why does love hurt so much? Because you're told you're going to lose it. Why do men cry so much in silence? Because you're told not to feel. Why do men not feel cold as much? Because they're told not to shiver.
Oh my word, that is just amazing, Mike. Well done. Well done.
Are you
And
sure?
You put that together in like 5 seconds. Well done, buddy.
So, cheers to African Swiss until next time. And you must also please stay safe on our roads these holidays. We'll be taking a festive season break, but we'll see you in January 2024 with not only Pubs of South Africa, but a brand new episode of Two Damn Fools, which comes with a roar and much, much more.